All right. I don't know how this is going to go. I just kind of put this together. We'll see what happens and just have some fun with it. Hope everyone enjoys. If you're watching the other stream, I could give two cares. I just wanted to see how this turned out. Something I tried to create. I used pick art, I believe it was, to create this. There's some other things I'd really like to try with it, but doing 17 games in a week is a lot of work. I didn't do them all, obviously, because some people didn't stream or things didn't get going correctly, but let's see what happens. All right. Without further ado, let's go to this. Here we go. Week 2, round 2, Cardinals DT versus DKS. Wolfley gets the handoff and he fumbles. Cowboys recover.
Wolfley puts it on the deck. I am sure I give it to Wolfley in the first place.
Rosenbach gives it to Johnny Johnson, who gets a block from Tim Rosenbach. Johnny Johnson to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown.
Tim Rosenbach is throwing some big time blocks.
And some commentary from DT.
Hold up.
And he has some great animation.
Oh yeah, and I owe you a.
But the Cowboys would come back with a bomb from Babe to Kelvin Martin, who out-taps 2 DT and scores a touchdown. We go to Cleveland, where the Jets are playing. And it's Drake versus Nostradamus. The Mac attack. Brum, 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 brum. Not through one, but 2 defenders for the touchdown. But it was too much Jets in the end. We go to Seattle, where it's the Packers versus Seattle. The Seahawks would be too much, though, even though the Packers would keep it close. Keith Woodside of the barn, touchdown. But it was the aerial attack of Dave Craig to John L. Williams. Heave it up. Caught. And the final score, Seahawks 28, Packers 21. Big day for John L. Williams, 228 yards. Dave Craig, 262. And Chris Warren, 103. We got Kenny O'Brien. Blair Thomas. Boom, ba-dum, bum, bum. Speeds away for the touchdown. But it was Tim Rosenbach, who had other ideas with his scrambling abilities. Cardinals beat the Jets 17-7. We go to New Orleans, where Bernie gets the swivel hips going. But the Saints had other answers, as dashing Dalton Hilliard would score from 8 yards out as a high-step-in lethal weapon. Cleveland did have a chance to tie it. Bernie throws.
Gets it off.
Out of bounds. And good.
And good.
Saints beat the Browns 21-14. Pretty even all the way. Scores back and forth. We have Cincinnati versus Atlanta, and Zoing Boomer threads the needle, but it was Atlanta and the Andre Rison show that ties it. Then we go to our Heisman hopeful, Mike Rozier, who is the real story of this game with over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Touchdown, sharp as a razor on those cuts. Falcons 23, 14 Bengals. At Ken Hall, we have Chesty versus full-time slacker, and Emmett Smith would be on the roll. It seemed like the Jets in round 2 were a bad choice to choose. I think they lost every game. But Blair Thomas did damage. And Babe was used a lot in round 2 as he goes back, drops back, and hits Emmett again for another touchdown. Too much Cowboys in this one, 31-14. We have the Chiefs versus the Buccaneers. Ludio versus Altada. And Steve the Berg showing his wiggle waggle moves. Throws it deep to Stefan, turn the page. Touchdown. In this one, Altada had a rough time, a lot of fumbles. And the nightmare has awakened. You can't stop him, you can only hope to contain him. But Vinny would have some trickery as he throws the Randall corncob pipe in a button nose, but he fumbles! And the Chiefs, 38-7, destroy. Hank the Tank versus Segathon. Once again, the Jets score early, but it was too much Vinny Testaverde in this one as he found his main man, Reggie Corncob Pipe. He even did the Heisman pose before he entered, and he did it again. Hank did have one last chance, but he could not get it off. He's sacked. Let's see if you can hear Hank. All right, in our other matchup, we had Beef Juice. He was playing Patrick G. And we only have one highlight for this one because it takes about 2 minutes plus. It's Eric Green. And he could go all the way. Rumbling, stumbling, bumbling to the touchdown. And then we have Tecmo Ninja versus Green. Hey, Hendershot.
That's your house. We're gonna take it to the his house.
Yeah, Tecmo Ninja. We're gonna take it to his house.
They do nothing.
Ninja's got his own dog sled in the picture. Here we go, big booty. Threads the needle to the Coke Fiend, Michael Irvin. Big win in the Max Headroom game where the technology is weak. Lots of sputters and sprites. Williams dashes into the end zone for Zack Attack. Dr. Froth would try to keep it close. Throwing it to the Monk of Art. But it was Strom and the Warren Williams show that was too much for Dr. Froth as Zack Attack would win 17-7. 23-7. Here we go.
Bit of a laggy connection. It was out in the middle of nowhere.
And this highlight was made by Toomey himself. This is a fumble-a-thon. This is an insane amount of fumbles in a game. Here's one. There's my text message.
Classic. Is not on target, neither one of them.
Well, here's commentary. Pretty funny. Rosenbach back. Caught. Picked.
Rosenbach just can't thread that in there. Too slow. Alright, right away. Tried to sneak one past. I guess I should have gone Tom Tupa.
I think there were 6 turnovers in this game. Totally classic. Fumble again.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, this could be the Vlasic bomb here. Or it could be a decoy. Did he decoy me? He did. Nice job.
And here we go. Butts. Breaks it. Breaks it. Fumble. Totally hilarious.
Derek Hill with the recovery. Ugh. This is really bad. I'm not laughing, you're laughing, right? And then just all the fumble luck has gone my way since then.
And Caravello fumbles again. Chargers lose 31-10. Here we go. Browns versus Chargers. And he hits Metcalf on the slant. Pete hits versus Laszlo. Mookie Blaylock. But Butts is too much for the touchdown. But Bernie would come back with the same exact pass play. Watch this. To Metcalf again. Zoing! The Chargers would have a chance though. Butts. He takes it, but fumbles! Browns recover. Bernie back at the helm. Up 7 with a chance to close it. He gets the snap. Throws. The Mac attack. Breaks a tackle. Bernie to the running backs. Big today. Here we go.
Wow. That's crazy.
I'm going to let
The biggest thing about
Riddler
it
say
is
his
that
stuff. He's pretty funny too on this.
It's when it makes you change the way that you play the game.
You hear him talking about tapping.
Yeah, there we go. 18-14. Dan said, "Oh, Barry, you're too fast, Barry. You're too fast."
Someone's got to record that clip. Chaz.
"Oh, Barry, he's in the end zone."
Lines up 14-7. Hilarious. People got to be on the mic more, man. It's too good. To not be on the mic and just play Tecmo, you got to be on the mic.
Gibson. There it is. Middle of the field.
There it is. 14-7. All right, those are your highlights. I know it's a little raw. It's my first time doing them, but I thought it was pretty fun. I enjoyed it, so hopefully you guys do too. I'll try to get better at it. I don't know if I'll do it again this week. It was quite a bit of work. I got a lot of stuff going on this weekend, so this Thursday window's making it kind of tough, but when I get a chance, I'll try to do this more. It's pretty fun. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.